A wolf pack lives for its young. The entire pack works together to raise the pups. Certain individuals take on certain roles. The strongest wolves hunt for the rest of the pack. The dependents, the pups, the mother, and the elderly wolves wait back at the home site. If a wolf becomes crippled and can no longer hunt, he or she may take on another duty, often the role of the babysitter. The education of the pups is an important part of daily life. There is much for the pups to learn about their territory, but a wolf learns the most by playing. As pups, wolves develop valuable skills by exploring and testing each other. They learn how to stalk and to be agile and what their place is within the pack. Play takes up most of their youth, and a wolf never outgrows his playful spirit. The biological purpose of this social interaction is not yet fully understood. Why would a full-grown animal spend so much valuable, hard-earned energy on playing? The species on the coast who spend a lot of their time playing all have a few things in common. They're usually at the top of the food web. They have deep family bonds. They have sophisticated vocal dialects. And they tend to be the most intelligent of the species. Wolf researchers have long noted the special relationship between the raven and the wolf. Often the two are seen playing together for hours on end. Although the study found the remains of many different types of birds in the scats of the wolf, never once did they find trace of the raven. As the results from the wolf scat and the hair analysis began to come in, they brought more new insights into the evolutionary history of the wolves. The molecular analysis revealed that there was more diversity within the genes of these coastal wolves than in any other known wolf population. Genetic diversity gives a species the ability to adapt to changing environments, including new climatic conditions and diseases. Genetic diversity is lost when a population is reduced to low numbers. While most other gray wolf populations were hunted to near extinction, here in the remote reaches of the Great Bear Rainforest, the wolves escaped heavy persecution and maintain an ancient unbroken link to their past. Today in British Columbia, no special permit is needed to hunt wolves. Any hunter can legally kill 3 per year. The biggest threat the wolves face, however, is habitat destruction. The most valuable trees are the big ones in the salmon river valleys, the home sites of the wolves. The current methods of logging destroys the entire ecosystem. It creates roads into previously wild areas, bringing hunters into contact with the wolves. Although they replant the clear cuts, there is no replacement for a 10,000-year-old forest. The government of British Columbia and Canada continues to push ahead with unsustainable development. Oil and gas development, oil tanker traffic, and industrial salmon farming threaten the coast. In a world where true wilderness is becoming more and more rare, little attention is paid to the intrinsic value of intact and functioning ecosystems. Perhaps the most important thing the research team was able to document was the role the wolf played in feeding the forest and its inhabitants. Salmon are the lifeblood of the coast. Every summer they return to their natal streams to spawn, and the coast comes alive with feeding activity. Hundreds of creatures depend on the return of the salmon. Like bears, wolves play the important role of carrying the salmon from the stream into the forest. Here, its body becomes available to insects, birds, and mammals who could not otherwise access the fish. The leftover bodies of the salmon quickly decompose into a soup of nitrogen-rich liquid, which sinks into the ground and fertilizes the forest. Studies have shown that spruce grow 3 times faster with salmon fertilizer. The marine nitrogen from the decomposed salmon can be tracked in tree core samples dating back centuries. This same nitrogen can also be found in the hair of the wolves. In the end, science learned a lot from teaming up with local indigenous knowledge. Both of these very different traditions ended up with a similar conclusion. The wolves are part of a larger ecosystem, an essential component functioning within a greater whole. This is part of the magic of the coast, the mystery of its innate intelligence, how it all works together in such perfect harmony. They are the last of their kind, wolves living in old-growth temperate rainforests. Industrial development is closing in, but there is still time to change the tides, to understand that we have much to learn from the wisdom of nature, that we are a part of it, like the wolf.